Wagwan. It's time for another daily self-love affirmations message. Let's grow. Starting off with I win. Living in love. Because it's all about love.
I love to see my people living in love. I hate to see them fighting and swimming in blood. Love me get the farming, scarred in the mud. Yet they wanna be the first to reap the food as it bud. Oh, them feel the earth with peace and church and whorehouse. Love the rum bar, yet them hate the pure house. Now take them like a chip and overrun the poor out. Less food, more throat and more mouth. Oh, Rasta tell them all the while. Stop war and go till the style. Stop fighting for land and all.
Pull up. Rasta tell them all the while. Stop war and go till the sile. Stop fighting for land and isle. For the Kyle.
I love to see my people living in love. I hate to see them fighting and swimming in blood. Love me get the farming, scarred in the mud. Yet they wanna be the first to reap the food as it bud. Oh, them feel the earth with peace and church and whorehouse. Love the rum bar, yet them hate the pure house. Now take them like a chip and override the poor out. Less food, more throat and more mouth. Oh, Rasta tell them all the while. Stop war and go till the side. Stop fighting for land and all. Feed the coil, so many got defiled. So they must have speak in them face and take that with a smile. The
Months of denial, so wall is so fertile.
acres more than a zillion mile.
People acting wild, pick up cannibal style. One devour mama, papa, and child.
Oh, so they see the little pusser. Them said them think they take too long to grow and start to cuss her.
I couldn't trust none of those the way I trust her.
Such is life. Them say I just heard. I see flash your eyes, so them call it Scotland. Some say figure from them.
Them say fi matter land.
Still no one share, although them got a lot of land. Them want to turn a gun range and shut a land.
Rasta tell them all the while. Stop war and go till the start. Stop fighting for land and all.
To the coil, so many go defile. So they must have speak in them face and take that with a smile. The bones of the Nile, so mild and so fertile. Acres more than a zillion mile. The people acting wild, pick up cannibal style. One devour mama, papa, and child. Politician not talk, certain thing them not mention. Say a drugs and gun, the people tax money spent on. Come with plastic smile and them wicked intention in your arm. And with them put them evil invention. Turn gun model, seeking attention. See them know you dead and that is no redemption. We're when someone know where to get the first centrum. To bury the dirt, them not even got pension. What's the tell them all the while?
Stop war and go till the side.
Stop fighting for land and all. To the coil, so many got defiled. They must have spitting on them face and take that with a smile. The bones of the Nile, so mild and so fertile. Acres more than a zillion mile. The people acting vile, pick up cannibal style. One devour mama, papa, and child. Love to see my people living in love. I hate to see them fighting and swimming in blood. Love me got the farming, the scarring in the mud. Yet them wanna be the first to pick the fruit as it bud. Oh, to the earth and a piece of church.
Wagwan, Wagwan, don't mind me as I shed these tears. This song is this song is so deep when I listen to the words, when I listen to them talking about war, you know, when I hear I Win talking about they blame her because the crops don't grow fast enough, and I look around the world and I see the war on women. When I look around the world and I see all this war doesn't decide who's right. War decides who's left. to clean up the mess. Let's be clear. It's all destruction in the name of greed. So don't mind me as we proceed into today's daily self-love affirmations message. These tears you see are a reflection. Let me make sure TikTok is working. Hi Randy, can you hear me? My bad y'all. Let me make sure TikTok is working. I don't even know if it's working, y'all. Alright, let me know if you could hear me. Alright, boom. Gratitude. Because my alarm just went off. I was supposed to finish the show half an hour ago. But, life ebbs and flows, you know. And today, it's a lot of energy. Today, we have a Sunday self-love message to confidently communicate healthy boundaries with loving compassion and gratitude for clarity. Big up Randy anchoring Love in America. We got Max over here on YouTube anchoring Love in Dubai. Random Clips said hi. Big up everybody. Thank you so much that thank you so much for your support and caring about these tears that I'm shedding. The truth is, starting off today with the song of the day, I Wayne, Living in Love, that is really why I do this every day. I just want to see my people living in love. Starting in self-love. Because the truth is, when you love yourself, you don't carry yourself in a certain way. That's why when people try to bully me, they try to disrespect me because they think my meekness is a sign of weakness or ignorance. Because I don't fight back. Because I don't do the most to prove that I'm right. They think I'm meek or stupid. When really I just have pity for them. And I wish they would go and love themselves. Because when you love yourself, you don't carry yourself in a certain way. There's certain words you don't say. There's certain things you don't do. Because do you know that the things you do to others, you also do to you. You can hear the words as they shoot out of your face, whether you're paying a compliment or speaking with disgrace. Just as with the law of attraction and manifestation, the universe does not understand the word no. Your being does not understand anything you put outside because you put everything inside. So everything you do to others, you do to yourself, which is why I know that wicked people need to go and love themselves. And I am wet with sweat. This is not a day I will soon forget. The final day of August. Gratitude. It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. So, let's vibe. Let's get to it. Get into it. We already have affirmations. We already have the T-tag message. I'm almost out of water. Can I get a refill? I need to chill. Let me not butcher El Varner's big tune. Big up El Varner. All right. Let's get into it. We got affirmations, y'all. All right, let's rock. Big up Max in Dubai hyping me up. That's all we need, yo. We just need to get hype on hope. Because I have hope that there's enough loving people in the world. And we're going to join hands and hearts. We're going to let our powers combine for a Care Bear stare. All right, turn up. And that's how I transmute with gratitude. Y'all just watch me transmute it in real time. Alchemy, baby. Because the tears are refreshment. The tears reveal to me how much I really care about this mission that I'm on. You feel me? I didn't know I was going to cry. But we got Mental Transmutation 4.3, Walk Sure in Love. And you just saw me do that in real time today for this Sunday self-love message to confidently communicate healthy boundaries with love loving compassion and gratitude for clarity. So, communicating healthy boundaries with loving compassion sounds like considering the words that you're using to the person you're delivering the words to make them know that the healthy boundaries you're communicating is to make sure that the love is strong. Because the thing is, right, when we don't have healthy boundaries, we might give way too much. We might burn ourselves out. We might position ourselves to breed resentment, and that ruins the love. That ruins the dynamics of the business, the friendship, the family, the work, the play. No matter what it is, we need healthy boundaries all day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, we're getting it popping. So we're communicating healthy boundaries. There's two types of healthy boundaries: the line in the sand, the line in the concrete. I've already done videos on this. Holla at your girl, members only, and more. So when we communicate healthy boundaries with loving compassion and gratitude for clarity, we're grateful that we recognize that healthy boundaries are needed. Because when we have healthy boundaries, we preserve the love. We have mental transmutation 4.2, determine love's direction. With mental transmutation 4.3, walk sure in love from the foundation, aka season 1 journey of the morning show. This is round 4, level up energy. So as we level up, because we're in the midst of a paradigm shift, quantum leaps of faith being taken, we know what time we're in. We're in a time of our lives right now where we're getting a taste of what living our dreams is like, so that we can implement sustainable structures and systems to maintain and reinforce living our dreams. Reveal and Heal 3.2 is here from the Resonation deck, Face Your Fears. With Inner Child 3.7, I laugh when I fall. Some of us, our greatest fear is failure. Some of us, our greatest fear is embarrassment and falling. So if we can practice Inner Child 3.7, it was nice meeting you too, Randy. Join my membership and my subscription over here on TikTok. I'm going to have some exclusivity. Inner Child 3.7, I laugh when I fall. That's me being compassionate with myself. It could also be gratitude for clarity, because I'm grateful. I recognize there's a wet spot, a slippery spot, a stumbling block right there that I just know what to do next. That's clarity in the face of mistakes. That's the mistake actually being clarity, a gift, a blessing even, a lesson. So as we face our fears, Reveal and Heal 3.2, we recognize that sometimes the greatest thing is the fear of rejection. And I'm telling you right now that if you're putting your healthy boundaries down, it's going to have you being rejected. Rejection is divine protection. You don't need that in your life. Anybody that don't recognize a healthy boundary is a leech, a Decepticon, an infidel, a heathen that wants to take advantage. They don't want to see you at your best. They just want to take. Nah, 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 nah. See, because people who love you for real and want to see you flourish, they want you to have healthy boundaries. They're going to respect that no that you give, because you know the yes. Max, I got a lot going on, sir. I haven't even been on Instagram like that. I apologize that you feel like I'm neglecting you and I haven't responded to your messages. I responded to the first set of messages that you sent. But I came from a time when you had to walk to my house and hope I was there, when the house phone didn't have call waiting. So this entitlement to my time, my attention, and my energy is not natural to me. You gotta wait. Period. Just because I read your text doesn't mean I have to reply. Maybe I read your text to make sure it's not an emergency. So that's why you see the red receipt and I didn't reply yet. Because maybe I'm cooking and I don't have thumbery to send a message. And that's a healthy boundary. So as I lovingly make my healthy boundaries known by communicating confidently, because I'm confident that honoring myself will always be the right thing to do, And who don't like it can bite it. A big giant F-U. I'ma confidently communicate my healthy boundaries because I'm showing up for me. I'm walking sure in love, self-love. Hello? Because I know if I walk sure in self-love, I'm going to position myself to love on you even better. Don't you want the best version of my love if you love me? Okay then. So we determine love's direction with mental transmutation 4.2. Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to kick the tripod. With mental transmutation, Wagwan Tegan, with mental transmutation using my thoughts to change my mood, my attitude, and my direction. I determine love's direction because it's always love's direction. No matter what direction love is going in, growing in, I walk sure in love mental transmutation 4.3 because I laugh when I fall. So I'm always going to be sure about love, self-love. Reveal and Heal 3.2, Face Your Fears. As I shed tears, I face my fears because my fears are showing me what I care about. Because I really truly don't fear anything. Fear none but God, Gainame. I don't just throw it in my bars for no reason. Who am I? On my divine mission to have fear. No. See, I used to say in my early part of my journey that being fearful keeps me careful, right? Because I care, so I'm going to be careful, right? Because is it really fear or is it nervousness about doing it the right way? Is it nervousness? For real, for real. So when I say Guy now me fear none but God, I move like this authentically, taking giant leaps of faith. I walk blindly. So I don't fear things or humans. Because why? We're all here doing our best as we sigh instead of cry. Or if you're like me, you listen to I Wayne, Living in Love, which is our song of today, and we shed these tears because we recognize the work that we have to do. Let your need be to help those in need. Determining love's direction. See, I'm pretty sure that most of the members of the Anchor Love crew don't just anchor love because they're alchemists. They anchor love because they're creating the change they want to see in this world. So I implore you to make sure you have healthy boundaries because takers rarely know when to stop taking. So know when to stop giving. Know when to draw the line in the sand because you're putting someone on notice and letting them know something needs to change. Facing your fears, letting someone know you don't like what they do, you're afraid of the way they're going to respond. Clarity is the beautiful gift that keeps on giving because clarity saves us time. Clarity lets us know where and how we are aligned, and it reveals the most divine. So let us get into it today as we are grateful for clarity, communicating healthy boundaries with loving compassion. And it's also time for change. This is the painting I made. But forget time for change. It's time for the bars. And with the new beat of the week, Kendrick Lamar, Peekaboo, I feel like I'm about to turn up. I feel like I'm about to fire it up. Get your bars up. Lisa legs over, y'all get warm up. Yes, as I stretch and reach, I might just teach myself more ways to be the best versions of me I could be as I rise up in my freestyle flow and my learn on glow. Learn and grow even as I grow transparently every day. Freestyling the Anchor Love crew type of way. Alchemist bars, alchemist flow. If you don't know, now you know as I freestyle every day, learning more and more how to freestyle. Watch me grow up, watch me glow up, watch me throw my hands up in the sky, waving at the clouds and the birds as they fly by. And nah, I might cry, and nah, I might sigh, and nah, I might fly while I take these quantum leaps of faith. Don't you know it's tired of the wait? I'm tired of waiting, but I might keep waiting because I know that patience is just a part of the gifts that keep on giving. This love that I keep on giving. In this season, I keep on winning. Why? Because I anchor love, baby. Not a if, nor a but, nor a maybe. I anchor love and the art of the lady. Yeah, as I amplify my ladylike graces. I cover my faces with ski masks, yes. Sacred armor for the Anchor Love crew. You know how we do. We exude gratitude every time we come through. Every time we pull up, the whole place full up because the vibes we are bring make your face just lift up as you spread up your frown. Turn that frown upside down. You might smile so hard it's stuck on your face like a clown. And we do what we do when we rep Anchor Love Crew. Gratitude exude, and we don't want to be crude, lewd, or rude as we exude more gratitude, love, and compassionate grace, knowing that with joy we're nice of the place, knowing when you spread up your face, you feel better immediately. And I just ran out of beat. I just was having so much fun, I didn't even check to see how far I was growing and glowing and going. I guess this week is gonna be one for the books, and these seeds I'm gonna be sowing. Watch these fruits of my labor, and these bars you love to savor. Yes, I continue doing my divine mission because the Most High put me on a different level with the favor. Gratitude.